It's Luna! So if you're moving to Japan as an ALT and you can't find the answers to all your burning questions at any of those gaijin blogs, this is the place for you! So as the title suggests, today's video is about omiyage. I'm going to be answering two questions regarding this topic. One, how much omiyage should I bring? And two, what should I bring? So starting with the first one, how much you should bring really depends upon where you're placed. So the first thing that needs to happen is you need to have been contacted by your supervisor slash caretaker from the Board of Education. That person will tell you how many visit schools you have. Now going into this, I thought that everyone just went to one school. That's not the case. I'm assigned to two schools. My main school, which I visit 3 days a week, and my visit school, which I go to twice a week. In this prefecture alone, I know somebody that only has one school, but I also know some people that have up to 5 schools. So it really just depends. So once you know how many schools you're going to, you can go 2 routes. Number 1 is the baller route, and you can get omiyage for everyone in your school. Number 2 is a standard route, and you can get omiyage only for the English teachers that you're going to be directly working with. Now, my school is the largest middle school in Nagano. I have 46 other teachers in that school. I counted just the other day. Also at that school, I have 7 English teachers that I work with. So based on that, you can decide how much you want to bring. Now, no matter what you do, you need to get, in addition to the teachers, you need to get a special omiyage for your principal and your vice principal for all the schools that you're going to. In addition to that, I was just also getting something for the office workers slash secretaries and also your supervisor. My biggest school has 3 office workers and my other school has 2. So based on this estimate, you can go whichever route you want to do and bring as little or as many omiyage as you want. That's really up to you. So the second thing is, what should I bring? I would recommend bringing small, non-perishable food items that travel well, i.e. not chocolate, because as you've heard, it melts across international travel. Japanese homes are small and space is limited, so if you give them something like a keychain, which a person can only have so many keychains, it's probably going to end up in a secondhand store. The fun things about souvenirs, like when you get a keychain, is that it's a cool reminder of this fun trip that you had. But when you're giving that as a gift, that sentimental value kind of goes away, and so you need to look at it with that lens. If you're going to bring a non-food item, I would recommend only bringing it to give to people that are important, like your principal. If you are going to bring something that's a non-food item, I would recommend a magnet and something that's really cool. A definition of something that's really cool is like a magnet that's the Statue of Liberty, if you're from New York, or the Golden Gate Bridge if you're from California, Sydney Opera Hall or Uluru if you're from Australia, etc., etc. The point is you want to bring something really cool that represents where you're from, your hometown. So for example, I'm from Miami, so I brought magnets of the Everglades, which is a World Heritage Site, and I gave that to my principal. On the other hand, I also brought a magnet that had like a flamingo with sunglasses on the beach, and that was not received with as much joy. So aside from one physical item that you're giving to like the important people, let's talk about what you're bringing as food souvenirs. So what you need to keep in mind is that what you're bringing needs to represent your roots and where you're from. It should say, hey, I'm from this really cool place. We have awesome stuff. So for example, people who came from Florida brought orange marmalade or key lime flavored candies because we're very famous for key lime pie and for oranges. I am half Peruvian and I was raised in Peruvian culture. So what I brought to kind of set myself apart is I brought chicha morada candy. And chicha morada is a purple corn juice that we drink in the summer to stay cool. Every time I like to say chicha morada instead of purple corn juice because when I say purple corn juice, people go, purple corn juice? Like it's really good. It's really good. So in addition to buying it, you can't just get it and give it to them. As I'm sure you've heard, you can't just get a bag of jelly beans and put it in a bowl and be like, hey, everyone in the office have it. But you also can't just get like a little piece of Starburst and give it to them. You have to make it nice. You have to present it to them. Omiyage in Japan is not only individually wrapped, it also has like a kind of decoration or a name on it that says where it's from. So as an example, let me show you what I did. This is the omiyage that I bought. So I just bought those little like clear gift baggy thingies that you can get in a craft store. And then I went to Walmart and I bought those like 99 cents flowers that they have, the fake ones, and I got a purple one because chicha morada is purple. And I hot glued it to the front. And then inside I put some of these little fluffy gift bag fluffer streamer thingies before putting the actual candy inside. You don't have to go through exactly the amount of effort that I put into this, but I'm trying to get a point across. The point is that you need to make it nice. You can get little baggies and you can just throw things in and tie them up. That's fine. You don't need to hot glue anything or whatever. But when you give it to them, it should be nice. It should represent a bit of where you come from, and it should represent a bit of your personality. But more than that, it needs to represent your respect and hope for a good work relationship between the two of you. They should get that vibe. When they receive it from you, they should go, oh, how nice. I look forward to working with you. And not just say that, but feel it. So remember how I said you can get a nice non-food souvenir for your principal? Let's talk about that now. So this is the gift that I got for my principal. And inside is the Everglades magnet. And I got some saltwater taffy, because like the beach and everything like that. And then I also put in the chichamorada candy. So this is the thing that I gave only to the principal. You cannot give the same gift that you give to the principal to anybody else. It's all about status here, okay? All right, so that summarizes this info video about Omiyage. So